Summer Derby season continues, and this time we go to Ohio for the 2025 The Ohio Derby. Of course, it's going to be at Thistledown, and it's going to be on Saturday, June the 21st. It's the grand finale, race number 12, part of a big day of racing at Thistledown that does include multiple stakes races. The Ohio Derby will be race number 12 on Saturday. The field has been drawn. And of course, these summer derbies are always fun to handicap. You get some class droppers from some of the bigger Triple Crown preps. You get some of the local horses. You get some newcomers on the rise. Let's take a look at this field, starting off with Barrington's Baytown, fifth in the Arkansas Derby, does have some allowance and stakes experience, draws the rail here as a little bit of a long shot. Chunk of Gold, second in the Louisiana Derby, has run in some big races. The Kentucky Derby is one of them. He drops down in class for this $500,000 purse. Capo Luca, a Thistledown allowance winner. McAfee, second in the Peter Pan to Hill Road, who ended up running in the Belmont Stakes. Extradition, third in allowance race to Capo Luca. Clever Again, one of the favorites in the Preakness Stakes, ended up getting bumped a little bit. He won the Hot Spring Stakes earlier this year. Bohemian Style, a maiden claiming 16K winner at Tampa Bay. You've got Carvino from the West Coast, ran 6th in the Jeff Ruby Stakes. Master Controller, a recent winner at Churchill Downs in a maiden race. And then rounding it out, the Bayshore Stakes winner, Moplex. He's got some stakes experience, draws wide on a track that usually favors kinder to speed. The Ohio Derby has been drawn. We'll take a look at the race replays, but overall a good mix of class. We've got some Kentucky Derby runners, some Peter Pan runners. Clever Again ran in the Preakness Stakes. And I think, exacta and trifecta possibilities. If you kind of look at the pace of this race, it does offer a chance to maybe cash a ticket. Now let's take a look at the race replays. Master Controller, a recent winner at Churchill Downs. He's on the outside, the inside horse battling back, but Master Controller getting the win for Brittany Van Berg. Expect a price maybe about 8-1 in this race coming off the win at Churchill Downs. Now McAfee is going to be one of the favorites, second in the Peter Pan. Here he is on the lead. Running him down late was Hill Road, who ended up running in the Belmont Stakes, but McAfee brings some stakes experience, and he's also lightly raced, could maybe move forward. He's got some speed to be into the pace of this race for McAfee. Now Clever Again, going to be one of the top 3 favorites. He drops for trainer Steve Asmussen. He won a maiden race at Oaklawn Park. Let's go to that one. His first race of the year, 2025. Showed speed that day, was bet down. Now the track did favor front runners that day at Oaklawn Park. Clever Again kind of backed up that race though. Came back in the Hot Spring Stakes, was bet down to one of the favorites. Drew away down the stretch over Gaming, and Clever Again brings some speed, lightly raced, 3 races in 2025, only 1 race last year, still some upside with Clever Again for trainer Steve Asmussen. Now the 6 furlong pace, let's take a look at this. Overall, I see Clever Again on the lead. He may not get that lone speed trip though. McAfee is capable of pressuring the pace like he did in the last race. He lost at the wire in the Peter Pan. Then you've got a horse like Moplex, another one who showed speed in the Bayshore. He stretches out to this mile plus distance. Then you've got some mid-pack runners like Capo Luca, Barrington's Baytown. The closer, probably off the pace type closer, is going to be Chunk of Gold. Now he doesn't have to be too far back. He showed a little bit more tactical speed in the Louisiana Derby, but he didn't really have a stretch kick. In the Risen Star, he laid further back, stayed at the rail, closed ground late. So overall, I see an average pace. Clever Again on the lead. A little bit of a pressure from McAfee, most likely in this race, if not Moplex. Now, my top choice in the Ohio Derby, I'm going to go with Clever Again. I like him on the class drop. I think he's got some speed. I think he still can improve a little bit. I thought he was bumped around in that Preakness Stakes. He actually didn't run too bad, had the lead at the top of the stretch. I think he's going to show some speed in this race. Now, exactas with Clever again. I'm going to play him over the long shot Barrington's Baytown, Chunk of Gold, and Moplex as my exacta horses. And if you're looking for a little bit of a long shot in this race, my long shot play is Barrington's Baytown. Got some stakes experience, can come a little bit off the pace, draws a good post position, may get overlooked in the wagering. Barrington's Baytown will probably be 15-1 plus here in the Ohio Derby. The Midsummer Derby start. It's the Ohio Derby Saturday, June 21st. My top selection is going to be Clever again. McAfee going to be one of the favorites. Chunk of Gold dropping out of the Kentucky Derby. And who do you like in the Ohio Derby? Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe as we get you ready. Summer Derby season, the Ohio Derby up next. Of course, we've got the Travers Stakes. We got the Haskell, Del Mar, and Saratoga to come. Leave a comment, share, like, and subscribe as we get you ready for more Summer Derby season. And remember, D. Wayne Lucas always says people have opinions, horses have the facts.